Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, our hero Prince Hermes and his cousin Prince Orfeo travel through a tunnel to reach a new continent. They stopped at this village here. We were told that it's to the northeast of Castle Moonbrooke and that not all is as it seems here. That one dog up there seemed to follow us around when we talked with it, so that was odd. So maybe something is going on. In the meantime, I did a little bit of level grinding, mainly to just get some money. I want to buy 2 new pieces of equipment. I want to buy a better sword for Prince Hermes and better armor for Prince Hermes. That'll definitely help with his survivability because the enemies down here are really, really tough. So we're going to sell the chain sickle and the leather armor and replace them with a broadsword and the full plate armor. We're eventually going to get that steel shield too, but we'll do that level grinding for that money when we get the princess. We'll be getting her by the end of this episode. So this broadsword will basically allow us to finish off some of the tougher enemies like the centipedes in one hit, and the full plate armor will definitely increase our survivability. So that's one of the annoying things about this game is you can get into encounters as soon as you leave like a village. So, no new enemies there, but we're going to have a few new enemies in this area around here, and some of them can be really, really tough. So don't be afraid to flee when you need to. There's Moonbrooke Castle down there. It's in that swamp there. We should remember that from the intro. To help make some of these monsters a little bit easier to fight, I did the save scumming with the lottery, and ended up winning the Wizard's Wand from the lottery. The Wizard's Wand, it basically casts a fireball spell, so it's going to basically allow Orfeo to cast that fireball spell for free. You win that one by getting the 3 moons. The characters in the lotto, they're basically the same as the 3 crests, or the 5 crests that we're going to try to find in the game. So 3 suns give you that golden card, which is the rarest. Then 3 stars is the wizard's ring. 3 moons is the wizard's wand. 3 waters is the dragon's bane, that thing that helps you, gives you better resistance to spells. And then 3 hearts, the most common, you just get a medical herb. So we have some new enemies here. The metal babble, or the metal slime we saw, like the metal slime in the first game, it has really high defense. You basically only hit it for like 1 damage, and it has a tendency to run away a lot. The baboon hits really, really hard. And then these ghost rats, they frequently call for help, and their calls are often answered. We won't be able to really take these guys out until we get a multi-targeting spell. So I'm just going to run away from this group and fight them later. So if we head down to this little shrine here, there's like a priest or a nun in the way. Much like the guards in the tunnel that we crossed to get to this continent, they let us through. Those guards used to block it if we didn't have the prince. If we don't have the princess, this lady's not going to let us pass. So none shall pass until the Princess of Moonbrooke has been helped. So yeah, that's the way the game kind of walls you off from going to certain areas. So another new enemy here, the Mummy Man. They can hit pretty hard. You see their attack is 58. That's where this better defense for Hermes with the full plate armor is going to come into hand. But the good thing about Mummy Men is they're like glass cannons. They only have 2 defense, so you should be able to hit them pretty hard. And of course, that helps that we got that new sword for Prince Hermes too. So now we're going to head into Moonbrooke Castle here, and you see that it's totally ruined. We have some fires that wander around, and those are like the spirits of the people in here. Help, help, Hagen is coming to destroy everything. And one of the spirits that we can talk with, the one right here, is the old king. But first we gotta take out some zombie enemies here. Zombies, they can be really, really annoying because they often they can surround. They cast the surround spell, and that basically makes it harder for your characters to hit them. basically reduces the accuracy of your characters. Another thing that can be annoying with them is they hit pretty hard, and sometimes a lot of times they will defend. Defending isn't bad when there's like just, you know, one of them, because then it's basically wasting their turn. But it seems like, you know, the game, like I said, likes to tease you and mess with you when, you know, you're multi-targeting. The zombie that you're trying to that you end up hitting is the one that is defending. So when the zombie defends, just like when you defend, it cuts off all damage by 50%. So there's the surround spell. One of the good things is surround only affects your physical attacks. So like Orfeo with the wizard wand there, it wouldn't hurt him at all. So, but yeah, zombies, like I said, when they're in big groups and you can't really target them individually, that's when they can be a problem. Sometimes though when they guard, that's good though, it's like when they're all by themselves. But let's talk about the king. Woe is me, for I am the unhappy ghost of the king of Moonbrooke. To make matters worse, my daughter has been cursed and transformed into a common mutt. I am burning with shame. Little pun there. He's on fire. He's the soul. Treasure chests, unfortunately, they're empty. They were sacked by, you know, Hargon's minions. So, but yeah, it looks like the princess has been turned into a dog. Probably that dog that was following us around back in Hamlin, the village that we started from. So, we just gotta find a way to break that curse. Luckily, there's still a few more people that we can talk with here in this castle that'll give us a reason, give us a way to break that curse on the princess. So, we have that one flame over there to the left, and then there's going to be another guard, an actual guard who's still alive in the cellar where the princess was told to hide way back at the beginning of the game. So I guess that was a good hiding place because somebody hid there and survived the attack. The good thing is, well, the bad thing is to reach that location, we have to walk through a lot of swamps. But the good thing is that we're not really using a lot of magic from Orfeo because he has that wizard wand, which is, you know, keeping him from having to cast the fireball spell. So, basically saving all our magic points for healing. We also used a little bit of medical herbs earlier on in the episode after that disastrous attack by the ghost rats. But yeah, there's a zombie standing guard. Not bad when they're all by themselves. So it always seems like if there's a group of them, you always seem to attack the one that is on guard. You waste that turn basically. I ended up buying a Wing of the Wyvern. Orfeo got a new level, nice. And he learns a new spell. That new spell is the Return spell, which basically does what the Wing of the Wyvern does. I got the Wing of the Wyvern because we're going to end up searching for an item, and when we get that item, it's pretty far away from Hamlin, the town, so we'll just warp back there. So, even though we got that spell now to take us back there, it's still important, even though you have that spell, to sometimes carry Wing of the Wyvern with you. The Mirror of Ra was lost long ago in a swamp southeast of Hamlin, in a place where 4 bridges can be seen. Okay. So that's our location for the Mirror of Ra. Now, what does the Mirror of Ra do? Well, we're going to learn what the Mirror of Ra does when we talk with this guard down here. Unfortunately, you have to walk through a whole bunch of swamp. And we don't have Odric's armor to keep us safe from the swamp, so Orfeo's just going to have to use his heal spell. But as I was saying, you want to keep a Wing of the Wyvern just to be safe, because some of the dungeons get pretty long, and you may end up using all your magic in the dungeon for healing or offensive spells. In that case, you're going to want the wing to warp back. The princess has been transformed by a curse. Only the Mirror of Ra can break the spell, for in the glass one sees their true self. So it looks like we need to find the Mirror of Ra, and then we can use the Mirror of Ra to break the curse on the princess, who was that dog back in Hamlin. And we were told that the mirror is hidden in a swamp, where we can see 4 bridges south east of Hamlin. Well, southwest of Hamlin is the castle, which means that we have to head east if we want to find where those swamp is. So, new enemy here, the lizard fly. You want to cast the stop spell on them because they're kind of like the magicians. They will cast the fireball spell on you, so you want to get that stop spell right away to prevent them casting fireball on you. Yeah, Hermes' new armor is not going to help against the fireball, because like I said, that doesn't take into account your defense. So, but once you have the once you have the stop spell up, they're not really a problem. So they're pretty weak. Like I said, at max they can have 15 hit points. So too bad that Hermes didn't hit a fresh one there, and that maybe Orfeo could finish off the one that he weakened. But Orfeo will eventually get, when we get the princess, we're going to hand that wizard's wand down to her, and we're going to end up buying Orfeo that iron spear. So, yeah, once we get the princess, we're going to have to do, like I said, some grinding to get some money. So we can buy the silver shield, or the steel shield for Hermes, for Prince Hermes, and then also the iron spear for Prince Orfeo. So here in the upper right corner of the swamp, we can see we're in an area where there's 4 bridges. And we'll save our wing because we have enough magic points to use the return spell, so use the return spell. Now we're going to head back here and talk with this doggy. Select the item, go to the Mirror of Ra, use it. Behold, the mirror reflected back the Princess Olyssa. Suddenly it shattered and the enchantment was broken, freeing the princess from her furry form. And the princess is basically a pure spellcaster. Oh, dear cousin, thou hast freed me beyond all hope. To repay thee, I offer thee my loyalty and service as the Princess of Moonbrooke. Please take me on thy quest. So now we can head to the southwest there and go through that tunnel, now that we helped the princess, but we don't want to do that because eventually it'll lead to a dead end. We need to find the Cloak of Wind. We were told that goes save us from great heights. It doesn't really do that, it does something else, but it's still important that we get that, that item. However, before we go to the tower where that item is located, we want to get the princess up to level 6. Doing so, we'll end up getting basically the items that we need for Hermes and Orfeo, and we want to get her to level 6 because at level 6 she'll gain, by level 6 she'll have the surround spell like those zombies have, and she'll also learn the Inferno spell, which is a multi-targeting spell, so we'll be able to take on those like ghost rats. So we just have enough money here that if we sell Prince Orfeo's chain sickle, we can buy him the iron spear. And that'll definitely help out during the grinding, make it go a little bit faster because we'll be taking the enemies out quicker. So, like I said, this is the strongest weapon that the prince can have. You know, in terms of just giving him plus attack power. If you get him high enough level and he gets a lot of strength, then the Falcon Sword is better. It only gives plus 5 attack, but it'll allow him to attack twice around. And his high strength will make up for the low attack power. But for now, just the Iron Spear is good because you won't be able to damage enemies if you ain't overcoming their defense with your attack power, so... You know, just see how much we need for experience-wise. Yeah, Princess only needs 100, so she'll level up a little bit quicker. So that getting to level 6 with her shouldn't be too bad, so... That's the goal for the next episode. Take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Have a good day. Bye.